All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So today I'm going to see what's in store for you in 2025. This is just going to be an overall energy, just to kind of see what the energy you can expect to deal with. Keep an open mind, guys. Now, it's interesting. As I started this, I noticed I started messing with things. Started messing with my hair. I started messing with my shirt. And as I started doing that, I was thinking that some of you in 2025 might start readjusting either your style, how you dress, how you wear your hair. So maybe you're a kind of man where it's longer. You might go back to a shorter style, or it's short hair. You might go to a longer style. Some of you women might chop your hair completely off. You might try a different color. You might go from being a brunette to being a redhead. I am seeing that one of the things that could be in store for you in 2025 could be changing your appearance, getting out of your element. Are we noticing that I'm not putting this down? There could be something in 2025 that you need to let go of, but you're holding on to it. This could be an actual object. So there could be something that you're wanting to sell or get rid of. You don't use it, you don't need it, but there could be some sort of scarcity mindset around it. But what if I let it go and then I need it? What if I let it go and they don't treat it right? Daniel, that was my first car. I don't want to let it go and somebody not treat my car right. Okay, yeah, but that's a car. Realistically, nobody's going to have an emotional value in something the way that you do. So Spirit is saying if that's the case, maybe reevaluate why you're attached to a certain item, especially if it's something you won't let go and you know that you don't need it. All right, let's see. So as soon as I started hearing this song, is what I was about to say. As soon as I started this reading, I started hearing the song Popular. You're going to be popular. So you might notice in 2025, you were going to be people's favorite client, favorite friend, favorite family member. Okay, so you got a lot of new beginnings coming in 2025. There could even be an energy here where you feel like you no longer need to speak your truth. I don't need to tell you why I don't want to be here anymore. I don't need to tell you why you're not the partner for me. There's something here about not over-explaining. I feel like some of you could also be reevaluating in 2025 your communication skills. I feel like some of you classify yourself as a good communicator, but I think one of the things that you need to realize is that you might not be a good communicator, you might be an over communicator. What do I mean by that? Somebody can tell you, okay, my communication skills are superb. They're the best, okay? Is your communication skills top notch, or are you the kind of person where you overly communicate? There's nothing left to mystery, to wonder. You always are seeking clarity. Because if so, there could be an energy where in 2025, I no longer need clarity. I no longer need to ask questions. What they want me to know, I will know. So there could have been an energy where in your past years, or maybe your whole lifetime, you could have been an answer seeker. Like, I want answers. I want clarity. I want to know why. I want to know. There was a curious side of you coming out. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that in 2025, you're going to take that curiosity and you're going to put it in something different. So if you used to be curious and trying to get someone to see things through your eyes, well, I just don't get it. Why do you believe that way? I just don't get why you don't want to be in love. Why do you not want to be in love? There could have been an energy where you were putting time, attention, and I'm going to say effort into things that didn't necessarily have any meaning at all. So instead of overly communicating in 2025 or trying to figure something out, okay, if you don't get invited, instead of trying to see, why didn't I get invited? Why was I excluded? You're going to be in the energy of 2025. Oh, they excluded me. Well, I guess this week while I'm excluded, I can go add a new dance class. I'm also seeing that some of you in 2025 could be getting out of your element and doing new things that you've maybe wanted to do, but you've not talked about. So this could be learning a new musical instrument, drums, guitar, learning how to dance. This could be going to acting classes. You're in your 40s. People tell you, it's too old to be chasing them dreams. Who said? Who said? You ain't dead. Who said? I see that there's an energy here of, if I want to try that, I'm going to try it. I might not tell anyone where I go missing at on Friday night, but catch me at the skating ring, because I'm seeing if I could still skate like I did in the 70s. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from you. Getting back to who you are, who you're meant to be, what calls to you. Give me more for what's in store for 2025. Let's see. There's going to be secrets coming out in 2025 as well. So if you've been stuck on anything, or if you couldn't, again, let something go, it's like you're going to get, I wanted to say, a notice of why you should. So this could be something as simple as, I always wanted to go back to eating meat, but I'm not. I'm a vegetarian. Well, there could be something coming out in 2025 where your body is no longer allowing you to be just a vegetarian. You've done it for 10 years. It's great. It's awesome. But maybe you're going to go to the doctor and get some sort of test run, and you're going to find out that what you've been doing is not working, and it's starting to take a toll on your body. So you could need to go into 2025 and recognize, okay, I thought I was going to die a vegetarian, but I'm obviously not, because my body is like, no, bitch, we need meat, and we don't care what kind of meat you give us, but you better figure out something. I am seeing that some of you could find something out in 2025 where you're going to have to readjust to what you're being told. Let me readjust. Yeah. They're telling you, though, that this is happening to bring balance into your life. So if this is a secret around a lover, it's for you to recognize that this person does not bring balance into your life the way that you want them to. And this truth coming out, or this secret coming out, is allowing something to transform so you can go on a different adventure. This could be in 2025 finalizing a divorce, or finally closing a door, locking it, and not looking back, not even being curious. It's like getting to a point where you don't care anymore. I don't care if they're successful. I don't really care if they're happy. I wish them well, but I don't need to know what that well looks like. That's your energy. And it's bringing a lot of balance into your life as well. I'm saying in 2025, you could be practicing moderation. This could be around your spiritual side. So some of you in 2024 could have really jumped into your spiritual side. Astrology, like everything. You went nosedive in. In 2020, did I say 2025 or 2024? Okay, in 2024, you could have done that. But in 2025, I'm saying that you might take a step back and give moderation to that, okay? This could be not watching tarot readings every day. This could be saying, okay, I'm used to going to church Wednesday mornings, Wednesday nights, Sunday mornings, Sunday nights. If the church doors are open, I'm in it. I'm saying in 2025, there's going to be like a step back energy. I need to moderate the parts of me that maybe wants to spend money that I don't need to spend. I don't even want to go. I just want to be there. Some of you could be recognizing you got FOMO, and in 2025, you're going to handle that. It isn't that you feel like you're missing out. It's just that you want to be there. I just want to be there. What if the day of, I want to be there? But what if you don't? That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that in 2025, you could be practicing moderation. Some of you could decide not to drink in 2025. That could be the year where you're like, okay, I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to transform in a way where I don't even recognize. Some of you could really put yourself to the test. How disciplined am I? Can I fast for 30 days? I don't know. Let's try. Can I quit drinking for 60 days? I don't know. Let's try. Can I put myself on a budget and follow it for 60 days? I don't know. Let's try. And I'm saying that this sense of curiosity of, you know what? The rest is still unwritten. There's new beginnings to be had. There's more to life than what has been. And I'm ready to explore and taste it for myself, try it for myself. I see that it's really going to transform your life next year and really make you more connected to who you're meant to be. So 2025, that year is going to be about you. So you might notice that a lot of things might not shift externally. What do I mean by that? You might not have huge shifts in your friend groups, huge shifts in your family. it's like in 2025, you're going to focus on yourself. You're going to be the family member that shows up when you need to, but then you disappear for a few weeks or a few months, and then you come back in when you're needed. I'm seeing that. Okay, give me more for what's in store for you in 2025. I am seeing something coming to rest. I am saying that there will be an ending taking place in 2025 that you're going to have to recover from, or that you are going to have to grieve over, okay? So I am seeing that as well. This could be a job that you didn't know you were going to lose. This could be a passion project, could be a hobby, could be something else, just to let you know. So I see a lot of your manifestations still being in the works in 2025. I see you being disappointed because it's not taking, it's like it's taking longer than what you want it to. I'm putting in the effort, Danielle. I've asked for it. Why am I not getting it? That's your energy. There could be something here where in 2025 you're still needing to tackle some sort of an emotion that you have been holding on to. So in 2025, some of you might still need to grieve something. It could be around someone who was very strategic. This could have been someone who fucked you over. This could have been someone that you were starting a business with and they took everything and ran with it. I am saying that there was obstacles when it comes to something expanding. And I'm saying that in 2025, you could be taking the heavy energy in that year with you. So you might notice in 2025, you're going to get triggered in unexpected ways. So let's say that in 2024, you went through a divorce, or you finally decided that that person that you love isn't it. You've decided something. Well, in 2025, you're going to notice that although you are over it, there are still going to be moments when you're able to be triggered. And the reason that that's happening is for you to grieve the sides of you that have not been grieved yet, the sides of you that's still disappointed, the sides of you that still maybe feels like, well, maybe I just wasn't enough. There's a lot of things that you still need to grieve when it comes to you taking a chance, taking a risk, and not realizing that you were betting on a gambling man is what I wanted to say. Betting on a gambling man. Okay, so they're showing me the scene from Young Sheldon. If you ever watch Sheldon, you're probably going to know this scene. In the show Young Sheldon, his mama was teaching him how to play a card game, but she was playing him like a fucking fool. She was being strategic. He didn't know that he was playing not only one game, but two. He couldn't trust her. That's what I'm saying here. It's like there could have been a time in your past where you made a choice from love and it didn't work out in your benefit. And in 2025, you're going to be triggered. So you might see this person out and they might be happy. And that might really just put that knife in your stomach and turn it. You might hear that this person's moving on with life and that might stick it in your stomach and turn it. This might be that person where you guys started a business with one another and they took all your clients and ran and started their own. You might find out that they are progressing in their life and with that business. Maybe they're opening a new part of their business. They're opening a new branch. And I'm seeing that when you find that out, it's going to really hit home. It's going to make you grieve. You could cry. You could, again, have all of those lack emotions come up. And it's for you to process them, not for you to say, yeah, this is my reality, okay? So that's another thing in 2025. When we are triggered to grieve certain emotions and feelings that we have, the reason that that can happen is because maybe, just maybe, we've gotten to a place where we can fake it till we make it. Maybe, just maybe, it's easier to hide it than it's ever been. So then the universe has to bring something in that really just shakes us to our core to really get it out of us. And that's what I'm seeing is happening, okay? Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself, okay? Be patient with yourself when it comes to grief. Be patient with yourself. Here's an example. I seen a thing on Instagram the other day that said, I'm over him. And the girl went, awesome. So quit talking about him. Quit loving him. Just put him out of your brain. And the girl looked at her and was like, it's not that easy. That's what I'm saying here. It's like some of you could be going through a breakup in 2024 and it's going to linger into 2025. And you're going to have really great days and you're going to have really bad days. And they just want you to be patient with yourself. That this is allowing you to move on to a peaceful place. I'm hearing the song What's Your Problem by Tate McRae. So this could have definitely been someone who tried to tear you down so you would put them on a pedestal. They could have really made you feel like you were unworthy. So then that way they would feel more worthy. This is definitely someone who played a head game with you. Yeah. Definitely someone who could have stabbed you in the back and didn't want to deal with you. They could have avoided certain conversations. You deserve better in your life. And be careful of getting caught up in 2025 in a nostalgic energy. Now, I am saying that if someone external to you does this, the energy might come off on you. So let's say that you're having the best day and you get in the car and all of a sudden somebody from 4 years ago smacks you in the face and you're like, oh my God, why am I thinking about so-and-so? You might then start feeling a lot of heavy energy. Well, I miss when we would bond. I miss when we would laugh. I miss when we would ride around town with the windows down. Be careful of making sure that that's not your energy, because I feel like for some of you in 2025, if you're not careful, the grief could get heavier, but some of it might not be yours. I'm thinking that you will be grieving in ways that you didn't expect. It's like you're going to think, no, I'm over that person who broke my heart. No, my parents been gone for 5 years. Things are getting easier. But it's like in 2025, something's really going to hit and it's going to really go to home that you don't have something you once wanted. But I'm also saying that this person could either think about you next year, look at your photos, if it's someone who hasn't passed, if it's someone that you're having to grieve that's still living, and that you might then pick up on their sadness as well. I wish we could have figured it out. I wish we could have made it work. I wish. And if that's the case, let's say that you are just chilling one day, minding your own business, and someone's energy hits you out of nowhere. Take a second to call your energy back and just say, universe, spirits, guides, I do not give anyone permission to have my energy, be on my energy, to be connected to me in any way, shape, or form. And what you're going to notice is that if it's not your energy, you're going to feel like a breath of fresh air immediately. And I'm seeing that as well. Okay? I'm also seeing it's like once you are able to change your perspective around the sadness, there's no going back. So if this is a lover, you just got to get to a place where you're starting to see them through realistic eyes and not the person that you wanted them to be or the person you thought that they were. That's what I'm saying with this. So give me more for 2025. I'm also saying that your boundaries around either your home life, your work life, or your money is going to be tested. So let's say that you're used to having family members use you and come in and need a place to stay all the time. In 2025, it's not going to get any better. If anything, it might get worse. And there could be something coming in where you are going to be tested in 2025 when it comes to your boundaries. Yeah, you say you're on a budget, but are you on a budget? Are you able to discipline yourself and say no to yourself? Yeah, you say you've got boundaries when it comes to your family members, but you always have the tendency to act from a place of love, which is not bad. However, you've noticed that it's gotten you in this pattern of feeling used, feeling abused, feeling like people come in, take your money, take your resources, and then they're gone. And I'm saying that in 2025, if you have said, okay, something needs to change, that could be tested. Yeah, you say that it needs to change, but do you actually mean it? And I'm saying that that could end up being tested in 2025. Some of you, this could just be buying things you don't need. Now, I'm gonna call some of you men out. This could even be tools. Do you really need that tool? Are you sure you don't got that or something else that could work? I'm seeing that energy. Can you place a boundary with yourself? Because I think in 2025, moderation is going to be your friend. But I think moderation is going to come in ways that you didn't expect. I do see some of you trying to eat healthier, but I'm also seeing moderation needing to come in when it's not convenient. So it's like, okay, you're grieving. Some people don't like to grieve. Some people, as soon as they find out bad news, the first thing that they do is run to the bar. I need a drink. I got to find someone to distract me because I just got bad news. And here coming up, that could be a test for you. Can you deal with grief? Can you deal with bad news? Or are you going to constantly run and figure out a way that you can heal it or fix it? Okay, well, I don't like the way I'm feeling, so let me go shop. Now, I still don't like the way I'm feeling. Okay, I don't like the way I'm feeling, so let me go get me a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend. And I still don't like the way I'm feeling. That's what I'm saying here. So even in 2025, it could be very beneficial for you to have moderation. When something's feeling uncomfortable or something's not feeling the way that you want it to, what are the first things that you go run to do? Go play that video game, go spend money you don't have, plan a trip when you done said you weren't going to take a trip. That's what I'm saying. So I do think in 2025, they're going to ask you to have self-control, and you're going to be tested around whether or not you have self-control. All right, leaving it here. Have a blessed day.